Hello YouTube, it is me, the Gaming Canadian, and this is the fourth episode that I've done so far for my channel. And today I'm going to be showing you guys Trackmania United. It's basically the paid version of a very popular free racing game known as Trackmania Nations. So yeah, the reason I bought United is because I just really liked Nations and wanted to experiment with some of the other game modes, because basically Nations you only get the stadium game mode, which is the best mode, but United you get a bunch of additional modes such as Bay, Snow, Island. There's a whole bunch of different ones, and the cars all act differently, so each mode is very different. But in any case, yeah, if you guys think you might be interested, I highly recommend that you go to the Steam store, or even just go online and just look up Trackmania Nations. And like I said, it is free to play, so you should definitely get that, because there is still, like I said, a pretty strong community for the game. Anyway, so I figured I'd show you guys some tracks that I've made, and I'm also thinking about showing some tracks that that my friend has made, because he's way more experienced at building tracks than I am. I just really enjoy it, so I'll show you some stuff I've done, and maybe I'll show you a track or two of his as well. So yeah, let's get started here. Okay guys, so the first track I'm going to be showing you today is my very own fore and aft. And this track I made to be pretty experimental, because you can go either direction on this track, and it takes about the same amount of time. And I got it to work fairly well. Of course, the checkpoints were tricky to get, since they have to be easily accessible from both sides, but overall I think it worked out pretty well. So here we go, fore and aft. Oh, don't tell me I'm dead already. Oh wow, that was lucky. That's all about Trackmania. Physics do not make any sense a lot of the time, which is just great for me, and that's in that case especially. This is like a pretty tricky checkpoint to get. So yeah, anyway, if you guys have questions on building any tracks, or you want to learn how to, I don't mind doing a tutorial. Just let me know, because I'll have to work that into my schedule somehow. This is my favorite racing game, and one of my favorite games, period. So I really don't mind casting it a lot more than some other games that I'm going to be doing. Okay. So this track is definitely one of my faster tracks. Like, as you can see, I'm going almost 500 miles an hour on these crazy loops. Dang it. Okay. And I also have a Trackmania server, so if you guys really do like these videos, then I don't mind maybe showing off my server a little bit. It's pretty basic, but it works. Okay, by the way, I'm going on backwards now on it to show how you can go both directions on it. So that's what that was. Yeah, I'm going backwards now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, can I make this? Oh, makes it. Okay, I'm going a bit slower than usual, but this is fine. It's better to go slow and steady than make a bunch of mistakes. Okay, there we go. It's actually better to go slower in some parts on this track, because it allows you to not fly off as easily. So there's a fair bit of control with this one. Oh shoot! Oh flip! That was a lucky break. Okay. So this part is pretty tricky to do backwards, actually. I mean, it's tricky both directions, but backwards you really have to... Perfect. There we go, got it. Now it just matters of going for that. Oh, shoot. Some lag. Didn't kill me though. Okay. and go up here. And that is my track. So, hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be showing you guys the next one in just a minute, so hang tight. Hello again, guys. For my second track, I'm going to show you this one, which is, it's fairly old compared to some of my newer tracks, like Fore and Aft, which is a fairly new track I did. This one didn't really have any huge goals set in mind, but I did want to make the course go through the start line twice, so you'll see how that plays out in this one. Yeah, this track is one of my more fun ones, I think. There's a lot of high-speed sections, which is always good. Okay. And there's a little bit of control, as you can see here. But definitely the hardest part of the track is right. Okay. Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. Oh. Okay. Whew. Alright, I made it. Wow. I am making record time. That doesn't happen every day. And there you go, through the start line again. As promised. Okay. So now this part is a little tricky. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that has not happened. Okay. Let's pretend that didn't happen. I've never had that sort of stuff happen because I hit the loop fine. My wheels just like skewed out from under me somehow. That's unfortunate. I was making record time, but oh well. That happens. You will screw up in this game. It's destined if you do hard tracks. Okay. Just getting around here. Okay, here's the finish. And that, folks, was an uphill battle. So stay tuned for my next one. Okay, so this is the third track that I'm going to show you guys today, and it is called Skyrocket. And basically I just wanted to make a really fast track, and this is one of my more recent tracks as well. So hope you guys enjoy it. So the beginning is very tricky. You have to actually go backwards in order to go through the track properly. It's kind of funny. But yeah, this part takes a bit of perfection because you got to really keep your speed up in order to hit this ramp. Okay, good. That's pretty good. Only a little slower than this time. Okay. This part just takes timing. So I don't know if you heard that, but I had to let off the gas there, otherwise I would have flown off. Okay. This is triple loops of death, I'm calling them. And yeah, they killed me. Okay. I'm gonna try not to die anymore. But that is a great thing about Trackmania. You can always just go right back to the checkpoint. Or if you're a stickler like me, which what I'll normally do is go back to the very beginning. Okay, I died again. No more dying. Try to get through this. Third time's the charm, right? But yeah, that makes the game very forgiving to beginners, especially if like a beginner is trying one of my tracks. He or she will usually find it very frustrating at first, which is understandable because my tracks aren't exactly easy, but they're fun. So you just gotta get the hang of it, and then you can figure out how to do it properly. Well, that was close, almost to the wall. This part requires a lot of perfection. Oh, okay. And cross the line, yay, just before 2 minutes. Alrighty, so hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Skyrocket, and I got one more track to show you guys, so hang tight. Okay, so the last track I'm going to show you guys today is called Super Bowl, and as you can see it is in roughly a bowl shape. And I did that just to be experimental, um, and I didn't really expect this track to go anywhere or be very good, but it ended up being pretty fun. So that's what happens sometimes. When you're messing around, you might come up with something better than when you try to make a good track. So that's just a little tip for all you new track builders out there. Don't dismiss an idea until you play through it and you know that it can't be saved, because there's always hope. That's all I'm trying to say. Anyway, the reason why it's spelled soup is that's just like an inside joke with me and my friends. I don't really have my friends and I. Well, yeah, I don't really have time to explain the joke itself, but yeah, that's purely targeted at them. This track, however, the one downside of it being kind of a spontaneous build, just like, oh, let's just see where this goes, and let's just do random stuff, and as long as I keep it inside of this full shape, I'll be happy with it. The problem with that approach that I took is that it prevented the track from being really clearly laid out. As you can see, there's just pieces running around everywhere, and the reason I didn't put signs up to show people where to go is I figured that would make it more confusing than if I just leave it without any signs. So yeah, basically if you're new to this track, you're going to have a hard time figuring it out, but once you go through it a few times, I think it gets a bit easier, hopefully, for people. So yeah, it's a pretty short track. I'll hope I make this. Wow, that wasn't clean, but I made it. Okay, yeah, here is the finish. Full speed ahead. Oh, why am I going sideways? Doesn't matter. Wow. How did I come to a stop right before the finish? That was pretty hilarious. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said before, if you would like to see more Trackmania tracks, feel free to comment. Maybe I will show the my server at some point, although I kind of have to rebuild stuff with that. And maybe I'll even get to show you guys a friend's track or two, because my friend makes really, really outstanding tracks. He spends so much time on them, and he's just a lot more detail oriented with the tracks than I am. I just try getting a good, solid track down for it to be not too difficult. But yeah, anyway, thanks again for watching, and this is the Gaming Canadian signing out.